And Jordan Walsh with a career-high 22 points. And what was a 7-point game at halftime turns into the biggest blowout in the NBA this year. Celtics winning it by 45, 146-101 your final score. Celtics postgame live. Tom Giles, Chris Forsberg, Eddie House. You look across the line, you had 7 guys in double figures, some of them doing a lot of that work in just 3 quarters of work. Eddie, your thoughts on what you saw from the C's who got the win tonight without Jaylen Brown?
Well, they treated him like somebody that came in after curfew. You know, when you was a youngster, you came in when the street lights went on and you wasn't at home, you knew what you was dealing with. You was going to get a good old-fashioned, you know, exactly what we did to them tonight. I mean, everybody was out there eating, and I'm happy to see that. We're 9-1 with 25 or more assists. We had 35 tonight, and I've always been preaching that. We got to get a certain amount of assists. You know, I like to see us with the 20 assists, 25 assists, making sure that the ball is hopping around. And that's usually what happens when the ball does hop around. Granted, it is against the Washington team, but this is the way you gain confidence and you could build off of something. You know what I mean? And this is something you could build off of. I don't care who we're playing.
The Jordan Walsh glow-up is still just so remarkable to me.
It's amazing.
I do think it's fair to say he's probably the best Jordan to ever play in D.C. If you go back through the ages, I'm pretty sure that checks out. Like, he was just taking off from the dotted line, throwing down dunks. It's really impressive that a guy went from not knowing when his next opportunity was going to come at the start of the season, DNPs, all that, and now he's out there looking like a legitimate potential contributor on whatever this looks like down the road, the next version of the Celtics title contention team. It's such a good story about how you hang in there and find your way, and it does bring it full circle. Again, the Wizards game earlier this year was the first time where he started knocking down that playing time door. Now it looks like they're never going to be able to get him out of that starting lineup. He set the tone with yet again with the way that he plays, his basketball IQ, the playmaking, the energy, everything that he brings when he's out there, and everyone else kind of followed from there. But I don't know. I just keep marveling at what he's doing. It's so neat that this early in the season, the Celtics have already found guys that look like they're going to contribute long term.
And we'll talk more about Jordan Walsh coming up later in the show. You also had Derrick White going for 30 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and he did that by the end of the third quarter. He's standing by with Abby back in D.C.
Derrick, playing without Jaylen Brown for the first time this season. As a leader on the floor, what were you trying to do tonight?
Just win a game. JB obviously done a lot for us all year, and so next man up, we just got to find a way to get a win.
Season high 30 points for you. You also had 9 assists. But my question is, that long ball to Baylor, are you trying to challenge him and JT for that QB1 status?
So before the game, I'd be throwing the ball like I'm a quarterback, and so I felt pretty confident about it. And I seen Baylor. I don't know how fast my receiver is, but you got to just, smart route runner, heady IQ guy, and so I just gave him a good pass, and I think it's his first career dunk, so I was happy.
You nailed it. It was good. There was one low moment. Justin Champagnie put you in a poster. I saw you just talking to him right there. Did he apologize?
Yeah, be your own people, man. Be your own people.
Finally, a season high in scoring for you guys. I know Joe really wants you to play to your identity. What do you take from this game?
I think we just got a lot of guys that stepped up. Continue to get comfortable in the system, what we're trying to do, and every game we got to continue to get better. And so, good step today, and we got another one tomorrow.
Derrick, thank you. Congrats.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Abby. How about that bringing up the Justin Champagnie dunk? That actually happened. It was so long ago, I think we probably forgot about it. We got Drew and Scal standing by back in D.C., fellas. How we doing?
What's up, Giles? Well, we both just looked at each other when he said, stepped up.
Man, a lot of guys stepped up, and no one stepped up like he did.
Nah, we should have picked him as our step-up guy today. But by not doing that, we gave him motivation. Then he played his best statistical game of the year. I mean, if he played the fourth quarter, he could have had a 30-point triple-double. Derrick White was phenomenal today.
Yeah, I mean, he set the tone, especially defensively, of what this team needed to do, getting out and running. I mean, I just think across the board, the Celtics had motivation. Get in, it's a back-to-back. You want to get out of here quick. You want to get out of here healthy. You got Jaylen Brown out, so you have a lot of different things that you can do. So love the way that this team played today. Derrick White was awesome.
Yeah, season-high 30 points for him, first 30-point game of the year. Then career highs for Jordan Walsh, whose previous career high was 14. He goes for 22 today, doesn't miss a single shot. And Hugo Gonzalez, whose career high was 7. He doubles that with 14 today. Who impressed you the most? I mean, can you even choose?
No, I think if I would have played, I would have had a career high tonight as well.
Maybe. Here in the MV, no D.
No D in here. No, I mean, like, you know, the thing that impressed me the most was how they stuck with it. Like, they had the one stretch in the second quarter where Washington went on a 12-0 run. But outside of that, you know, they either answered the call playing even or they were creating separation. So in a game like this, we have seen plenty of them, especially last year with a team that's even better than this, that you let go of the rope. No one let go of the rope today.
Yeah, and you're seeing the graphic on your screen, 8 wins in the last 10 for the Celtics. Not a coincidence, Giles. I think that matches up with when Jordan Walsh entered the starting lineup. And yes, it's the Wizards. Yes, they play no defense, but this is what we saw the dominant Celtics teams in the last 2 years do. When you're playing a bad team, you walk into their building and nuke them. And that's what they did today, 45-point win.